Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the 1988. This is great. It's great. The 1988 City of Sales Barbershop Quartet Competition Extraordinaire. We have an interesting array of quartets for you this evening. I think 7 quartets have entered, 7 or 8. 7. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce to you the judges. Starting off, leading the feminine panel, or the only feminine on the panel, I should say. Lethard. Is, all the way from Mount Eden in Auckland, Miss Avon Hampson-Beadle. A big hand. And of a man, it's said that if brains were cash, he'd be broke, Mr. Gary Taylor. And last but certainly not least, a founder member of the New Zealand Geriatrics Association, a man whose ears work independently of his brain, Mr. Alan Wakefield. Now it is my great pleasure to introduce a quartet this evening, who's probably the best quartet this side of Titirangi. Let me introduce to you the Down Brothers.
Thank you. Is there a bell? Gong, maybe. We're going to the only other song we know.
Just take your time.
Oh, sorry.
Right, what are you going
Oh.
Swing low.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Why don't you
Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy. I've got a home on the other side. Swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it.
Well, Ezekiel went down to the middle of the field, saw an angel working on a chariot wheel. What's so particular about the chariot wheel? He just want to see how the chariot feel. Why don't you swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride.
Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy. I've got a home on the other side. Swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it.
Well, Ezekiel went down, he got on board. Jack went a-bumping on down the road. What's so particular about the bumping of the road? He just want to lay down his heavy load. Why don't you swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride.
Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy. I've got a home
On the
other side. Swing down, chariot, stop and swing down, chariot, stop and stop and let me ride. Why don't you stop and let me ride?
Weren't they good? Those three were great. It is my great pleasure now to introduce to you a group of father and son, better known to us all as The Family.
Let's sing a song, let's ring a song, let harmony be true. Come join the crowd, sing long and loud like good chord busters do.
Let's bust a chord.
Let's bust a chord, a good old major chord, with some good close harmony. harmony. Come on and join the fun, we'll bust a minor one as we wobble merrily. Tiddy-yum-bum-bum. We'll sing it through again and then we'll all chime in. It will make your heart feel light. You'll be hoarse tomorrow, but forget your sorrow while we bust a chord tonight. Bust a chord tonight if you're a low-down pace. Come on and find your place.
If you're a bad sit around alone. And a lead is what we need right over here.
Over here.
Let's bust a
Chord or two, and then you'll know it's true that a song makes things go right. Put away your trouble, let your joy be double while we bust a chord tonight.
while we
Bust a chord tonight.
And thank you to the family. Which son was with which father? Do we know? The one and the two to get that father and son? Right. Frank, would you believe, is 98 years of age. Hard to believe. Looks 106. Yeah, I know what you mean. It is now my pleasure to introduce a group of four guys who've been with the chorus for some considerable time, probably too long. That old quartet of ours, the Dukes of Harmony.
Have you seen her walking? Everybody's talking when Delta goes walking by. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? She's 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. All the folks around Brownsville call her crazy, 'cause she walks downtown with a suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark-haired man. In her younger days they called her Delta Dawn, prettiest woman you ever laid eyes on. And a man of low degree stood by her side and promised her he'd take her for his bride. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky, in the sky, in the sky, in the sky?
It is my great pleasure, yet again, to introduce a quartet of four guys called the 4x4s.
We've never done this before, so don't worry about it.
See what it sounds like.
Everything seems lovely when you start to roam.
The birds are singing.
The birds are singing the day that you stray. But wait until you are further away. You'll find that things won't be so lovely when you're all alone. Here's what you'll keep saying when you're far from home. I'll keep praying, that I get to see my mammy. The sun shines east, the sun shines west,
but I just learned where the sun shines best. Mammy, my little mammy, my heartstrings are tangled around Alabama. I'm coming. Sorry, but I made you wait. I know that I'm coming. Hope and pray I'm not too late. Mammy, mammy, I'd walk a million miles for one of your smiles, my mammy. I'd walk a million miles for one of your smiles, my mammy.
Thank you, guys, and I'm sure we can say that last chord has had them crying in the aisles. Probably will be for some time, I should imagine. Now, there's a lady down the back continually talking during the quartets. Yes, you, madam. Yes, you, stand up, would you? Thank you. It is my pleasure now to bring back two members of the previous quartet and two other members. How many members is that? That makes 4 members. This is a family show. Well, it was. And the quartet is our very professional Bonaccord.
Now listen as we sing of hippos.
Hippos?
Hippos who frolic in cool mud, glorious mud.
A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as it peacefully lay by the light of the bright evening star. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotami maid. This hippopotamus was no ignoramus, and sang her this sweet serenade. Mud, lots of mud, super glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow down to the hollow, and there let's all wallow in glorious mud, mud, glorious mud. This fair hippopotami he aimed to entice from her seat on the hilltop above. As she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, she came tiptoeing down to her love. Like thunder the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang as they met. His inamorator adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. They're singing mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow down to the hollow, and there let's all wallow in glorious, glorious mud, oozy mud. Be kind to a hippo in mud, mud, glorious mud. farms through the years. In the barn I'm all business, you see. But in working the last farm, it all seemed to change. What the boss thought she'd harvest was me. She smelled sweet as the hay, but I just couldn't stay for a wedding she planned in the end. That was the end. Now the years have gone by, and I wonder and sigh. In the milk barn I left a true friend. I wonder who's milking her cow. I wonder who's helping her now. Wonder who's willing to compromise. Pasteurize. Swat the flies. I wonder who's spending the time on others I used to call mine. Wonder if he gets 2 gallons or 3. I wonder who's milking her cow. I'll bet he's her husband by now.
Right, thank you, gentlemen. Dear, oh dear. I'm sure the author of that song is very pleased to hear that interpretation of it. Now, the next quartet has a rather famous New Zealand name, and it is no less the KZ4 Quartet.
I haven't even started.
I'm gonna ride in the chariot in the morning, Lord. Ride in the chariot in the morning, Lord. I'm getting ready for the judgment day, my Lord, my. Sorry, can we try that again?
When you're perfect like this.
I'm gonna ride in the chariot in the morning, Lord.